At least now I have a good idea of what Bella wants, but I can't understand why it's so important for him to get it back.
Are you gonna let us in on what's going on now?
In time, in time.
Where are you taking us anyway?
You'll see.
Regular fountain of information, isn't he?
I know where we're going.
I bet you do. Think we can trust him?
I don't know. Well, I guess so.
Swell, what is this? Some sort of private club or something?
Don't worry about it. You'll find out soon enough.
Whatever you say. Are we expecting company?
Huh?
We're being followed.
Are you sure?
No doubt about it. Yeah, that yellow 75 job has been following us ever since we left the circus.
Then why didn't you say something?
Well, he lost us for a while, then he picked us up again.
He's right.
What are we gonna do?
Okay. Hold on tight, TR. Okay, slide down fast. Shh.
Did he see us?
Maybe, maybe not. You sure that this is such a good idea, buddy?
Hey, if you want out, I'll drive you back to town.
No way. I'm in this with you guys all the way. Well, what are we waiting for?
That was Bella, wasn't it?
I think so. Let's hope we ditched him.
Lloyd?
The one and only. Can I take your wrap?
Thank you.
You. Anything wrong?
No. It's just I've never seen you.
What, jeans and sandals? Can I tell you a secret? These things are killing my feet. Can I take them off?
Oh,
Thank you.
well, of course.
So much better. Well, I suppose this is not quite what you expected in the way of an evening. You were probably thinking more along the lines of a little Mozart, a nice bottle of Mouton Lafitte 1947, and some quiet conversation.
Something like that, yes.
Well, instead, it won't be a total loss. I have to offer you sake.
You know, I think I'll wait a little bit. I need to get oriented.
Need to get oriented. That's rather good.
When did you do all this?
Please forgive me. I should have called you and told you not to dress, but this was sort of a last-minute inspiration.
Any special reason?
Yes. You said you had difficulty reaching the real me.
I didn't mean you should change.
Well, nevertheless, I gave it a good deal of thought, and it seemed to me that your complaint was not without justification. I mean, how can you possibly reach the real me if I don't even know where that is? So tonight, you and I are going to look for me. Well done. You all right now?
I'm fine, thank you. The sushi looks heavenly. Did you roll it yourself?
Nope. Much as I'd like to take credit for it, I've always wanted to be thought of as an #1 sushi roller. Credit must go to the little Japanese restaurant down the street.
Oh, it looks good.
Well, I'm glad not everybody has a positive reaction to raw fish.
Oh, I love it.
I thought you would somehow. There's something about you that's Japanese.
Right, Madame Butterfly Centelle.
No, I'm serious. You have a rare combination of the earthy and the ethereal and the practical and the mystical. See, that is essentially Oriental and quintessentially Japanese. I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. Oh, you're uncomfortable, I can tell.
No, I'm not at all. Do I look uncomfortable?
Well, let's face it, you're not sitting across from the usual Lloyd Kendall, are you?
I'm not?
Oh, no. An entirely new man is taking shape before your very eyes.
I like the old Lloyd Kendall.
Well, maybe you'll like the new one just as well. You were just accustomed to that old fella. He was safe, wore suits, but he was predictable. There were no surprises, right? None at all. Kanpai!
What?
It's a Japanese toast. You have to say it like that.
Oh.
Kanpai! It means to the future, to the unknown, to what is coming for both of us. For you. And for the new me.
Kampai. I hope you're not doing all this just for me.
No, I'm being entirely selfish.
Well, that's a relief.
I'm trying to correct a few shortcomings of my own. You see, I asked you to marry me, and I never even told you that I loved you. I couldn't tell my own daughter that I loved her, and she's one of the most precious people in this world to me.
She knows, and I know,
No, it's
Lloyd.
not enough. It is not enough. All you can see is exterior. A little bit that I allow to come to the surface, but not a bit more. Never anything more. You know what it's like? Be locked up inside yourself, wanting to show you and TR my true feelings, and unable to do that. Oh, maybe I don't even know what my true feelings are. I'm just kidding myself if I think it's all in the words, because it's not. I can say the words. I can. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's sitting out there all by themselves. They don't mean anything. They're devoid of feeling or... I need them to express my feeling, myself, my soul. I want that in me. Why do I do this to myself? I get caught up in the words. It's like I'm on a treadmill of explanation. I wish I could be more like you. I really do.
Me?
Yes, you're open and free. Obviously a passionate person, and yet able to act on your feelings.
I don't always see myself that way.
Well, you are. I'll never forget that night that you explained Carmen to Hogan. Remember, in the restaurant?
I shouldn't have done that. That was malicious.
It was wonderful. You were able to explain Carmen's passion because you felt it. And I envied that. I just love the way your Carmen challenged Don Jose. Whew. Well, if Lloyd Kendall is going to break out of his shell, I guess he'll just have to experience those emotions himself, won't he? All right. No, I hurt myself. I don't think they do that in bare feet. You wait for love, and you wait. And it never comes, and yet it's all around. And then it comes. And then it goes. And then it comes again. Just when you thought you'd escaped, you're caught. You're caught.
Nothing seems to be touched, so it's got to still be here.
Well, that's mighty reassuring. Hey, are you finally gonna tell me what's going on around here? You know what's happening, don't you?
Yeah.
You been here before? Guess you have. Hey, what's the A stand for?
Oh, I can't tell you.
That's okay, let me guess. Probably something like Arthur, right? Oh, Arthur!
Hey, you're a regular riot. You ever quit clowning?
Not if I can help it.
Then you ought to get a job in the circus. You're wrong anyway. It's not Arthur. Maybe I'll let you know someday. In the meantime, why don't you check this out?
Wow, that's your mom, isn't it?
She's so beautiful.
Gee.
I took that from Bella's room the night I left the circus. I didn't want him to have anything that belonged to my mother. Pretty dumb, huh, considering I already had her.
I don't think it's dumb at all.
It was taken about 10 years ago. I wish you could have seen her then before she met that creep. Everything was so different.
Like what?
In every way you could think of. We were a family. When I was little, we did everything together. Even though they weren't alike, my parents were meant for each other. Everyone said so. My father would read to us some nights, and she loved to listen to him.
That's the kind of family I always dreamed about having.
Hey, look, somebody should watch that door. You two try to keep it down, okay?
She said that he had the greatest voice that she ever heard. And other times, she would tell him stories about her family, the Flying Valencias. You should have seen the way his face lit up whenever she talked about it. He was so in love with her. He still is. And she was really devoted to him then, too. But things change, you know? A couple of years ago, it was like she was fed up with listening to him reading. She started hanging around with other performers, but he didn't mind because he wanted her to have fun. And then Bella came.
Well, did you ever ask your dad to take Bella out of the circus?
Oh, I thought about it over and over, but how could I do that to him? My father knows that Bella has the main attraction for the whole circus, and that those big, mean tigers, they draw the audience more than anything else. How could I justify sending him away? My father was sure to suspect something was going on. I hate Bella for doing this to them.
To you, too. Other people really know about your mother and Bella?
Half the circus does. But they're not going to say anything because they love my dad and they love her, too. Most of them have been together since before I was born. And they're afraid that Bella might do something. I have thought and thought of telling him the truth, but how could I do that to him? I guess that's the way they all feel. It would hurt him so much. That's why I keep thinking of some way to make Bella leave.
Well, if Bella left, then everything could be okay again, right?
Yeah, it would. Because I know she loves him. I know that. But whenever Bella's around, it's like she's got some kind of disease. She's always sticking...
Then we're gonna find a way to get rid of Bella.
It's a nice thought, but I've been trying and trying.
Ryder, there are some things that you can do together that you can't do alone, you know?
Getting rid of Bella is gonna take some doing.
Hey, with an attitude like that, it will never happen. She's right, dummy. There is strength in numbers. Now that we know what we gotta do, all we gotta do is find a way to get it done.
Why do you guys want to help me?
Because we like you.
Hey, speak for yourself. Nah, I guess you're okay. For somebody who doesn't know the difference between a 750 and 1,000.
You're okay, too. Come here. Put your arms across.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what is this?
We used to do this in my family. I mean, the circus. When we vowed to stick with each other through thick and thin, good times or bad, rain or
That's
shine.
what we're gonna be like. A family.
One for all and all for one.
That's us.
The Three Musketeers.
Look. Hey, look, that's a great picture of your mother and everything, but why does this creep want it so badly? I mean, you could take another picture anytime he wanted.
See, that's just what I've been thinking. Why don't we find out?
I made a fool of myself.
No.
You're not upset?
Why should I be?
All that nonsense. Trying to pretend to myself that I had feelings. All I succeeded in doing was stubbing my toe. Because, actually, though, apart from that, I didn't do it too badly.
No,
Just
you didn't.
timing that I have to work on. You can't mix an opera about Spaniards sung in French with Japanese food. At least
Very
not very successful.
eclectic.
I would say downright awkward. Working too hard. Making a royal disaster out of an evening that I wanted to be very special. Very special.
Well, I think you should speak for yourself. When I look at you, I feel 10 years younger.
We should have gone out.
No.
Really?
I didn't realize you liked sake so much.
Not sure that I do. I don't usually do this.
Then why?
Courage.
To face me?
No. Dear lady, to face myself. Remember, this evening is billed as the search for truth in Vino Veritas.
I never agreed with that theory completely. I really think it means truth and illusion. Not the real thing. And I'm not sure that's better.
Truth in illusion. And illusion of truth. Sad. What if that's all there is?
Lloyd?
Lloyd, don't be maudlin.
You know, I don't know what I have to do to convince you that you're doing just fine. You are. I like what's happening between us.
Hmm?
It's a struggle. and I don't always understand you, but we're getting closer. And it doesn't all have to happen in one night.
I would give anything to be able to take this evening right back to the beginning. Turn back the clock. You ever noticed how some people are just never comfortable in the present? I sometimes feel I spend half my life worrying about roads not taken in the past or dreaming about the greatness to come in the future.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No?
And I tell you what, if you'd like to start this evening over, we will, right this moment.
Well, that's very generous of you. Thank you. I mean, after all, I didn't scare you away, did I?
I can't imagine you doing that.
No guarantees.
Lloyd, there are never any guarantees.
Never any guarantees. That's right. And the evening's not a total loss. That's right. In fact, that's wonderful. New music. We're entitled to that, I think. Tristan and Isolde. In all the literature, in all the art, everywhere you find a story of star-crossed lovers. Nowhere will you find one that is more tragic. Their love could not be consummated in life, only in death. What's that? There, in a moment between time and space, their souls are finally joined, united, entwined, are one. Having drawn inexorably together, nothing on earth could keep them apart, you see. Nothing. Not right or wrong, or good or bad. Not even death. Can you imagine a love like that?
I don't want to know about lovers in an opera, however eloquent. I want to know you, Lloyd Kendall.
Sorry. The only difficulty about that is that I am not as interesting as they
Yes,
are.
well, you let me be the judge of that, will
Be
you?
the judge. You are a strong woman, Liza. Be the judge.
Is that a compliment or a complaint?
Compliment. Compliment. My father ran roughshod over my mother because she didn't know how to stand up to him. Of course, neither did I.
You told me you didn't like him very much.
I hated him. And then I became him. So I would certainly say that he had his revenge, wouldn't you?
You're not at all like your father.
I am. He could not express affection.
Lloyd, that was one aspect of him.
If I thought that I would inflict anything like what my father inflicted on my mother, on you and TR, I would walk out of your life right now. I'd never look back.
But you know, you just answered your own question. Lloyd, you are the most sensitive generous, incredibly caring man.
Who cannot show how he feels. Why is that? I have such words inside of me. I have such things that cannot come out. Why is that? Music can express what I feel better than I can. Why is that?
You're doing just fine.
Well, tonight we'll push through the barrier, shall we? Tonight I will say to you with complete truthfulness and complete lack of self-consciousness that I love you.
You don't need this.
Oh, Liza. How I want to make love to you.
Maybe there's something written on the back.
Smart girl, you might just be right.
Hey, I think I heard something. You know, I really think we ought to get out of here.
There is something back here.
A newspaper clipping. I knew it. This must be what Bella wants. What does it say?
Shh, quiet. Come on, put out that lantern. Someone's here.
He's not kidding.
Come on, up. Let's go.
Here?